Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday, June 11th, 2023. I hope all is well. We're going to begin and pull an overall energy from the Good Tarot, and then we're going to move on to, I think, the Mermaid Tarot. So let's do some initial shuffling. I just heard very good, very good. To begin for Sunday. Okay, we're gonna go with the Seven of Air. Yeah, and as well we do have the Ten of Air and Justice. I feel like there's a reminder that a completion of some sort from the past. It could be very recent for some, but of course, rewind back as far as need be, is bringing you levels of justice for one, if not multiple reasons. I feel like things are just working out because you trusted your intuition, or this tower moment kind of came to be. It feels like you might feel a level of depletion throughout this day, but it's a very guided type of Sunday, as I'm heavily being drawn to these feathers. So I feel like there is a possibility to specifically see feathers as a sign that Spirit's with you, guiding you, very much supporting you at this time and moving forward. But I do feel like there's other synchronicities, like animals and utilizing nature for some, of course, angel numbers, stuff like that. But the Seven of Air, because I feel like there's a focus on your angelic nature for a lot drawn to the reading, but your secretive way of being, keeping things on the down low throughout this day, feeling very to yourself. There may be a huge focus for somebody that Spirit's forewarning you is not to be trusted moving forward, or at least not for the most part. Okay, this could be more than one person for you, but it feels more so like one person. But now I'm being drawn to these geese here. Okay, are they geese? I'm saying that for a reason. Okay, look up the spiritual meaning of a goose. But I do feel like there's a need to keep the hope alive throughout this day, regardless of what you're doing, what you don't have, what you still want to or need to accomplish. Who you're hoping to hear from, okay, or wanting to meet somebody new for some drawn to the reading. However it looks for you, keep the hope alive, okay? But the Three of Fire at the bottom of the deck, because I do feel like before we move on to the other deck, you are being noticed. I kind of got this as a Three of Pentacles at first, but it's a day that shows you evidence that things are working out for you, okay? Thinking about the future, forward thinking is what I'm getting. Very much a productive Sunday for a lot drawn to the reading. But even if you choose to make this a healing, simplistic, enjoyable kind of Sunday in that sense, I do feel like that will feel productive in and of itself. Okay, but you could definitely get a lot done. Let's do some shuffling and move on to the Mermaid. To continue for Sunday. Okay, the Queen of Cups, your caring nature, emotional side taking a highlight. I do feel like this could be more so representing the energy of somebody, male or female, right? But they are in touch with their masculine side and their feminine side. This could represent that person that Spirit's saying you shouldn't be trusting moving forward. But there is a magical vibe about your energy, about the day, about how you produce and develop, how you communicate. I do feel like the spiritual meaning of a shell as well is coming into play. Okay. You're going to feel very hands-on at certain points throughout the day, whether it's, say, you're reading tarot, reading oracle. It could be more so you're creating art, or you could be, doing some typing, writing, cleaning, stuff like that could come into play as well. But there's a focus on the utilization of your hands, okay? And what's in your grasp is what I'm hearing is coming into focus as well. But we're preparing you to spread your wings and fly, as I'm drawn to the fact that with these three images here, we have a lot of angel wings, okay? But I feel like, again, it's a very protected, guided, purposeful kind of day, where you're going to feel like there is little gifts from the universe, from Spirit, from your angels, left and right. Let's continue. Care about it and it's yours is what I just heard. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, so there's a lot working in your favor once again. It feels like this is a day that reminds you you are in the driver's seat of your ship. You're the captain, right? So where are we steering our ship next? How do we wish to see things proceed differently? And what do we see proceeding in the same manner, right? I'm hearing being logical, but I do feel like something that you put your effort towards either recently and or currently throughout the Sunday, that's churning, it's producing, it's developing, it's growing. Change is a must is now what I'm getting. But I also feel like you're thinking about, okay, two ships steering away from each other in different directions. Now, this could be in regards to you and somebody else, talking about, going in different directions. It could be more so in regards to two different options. Okay, which ship are you getting on as far as an opportunity goes? And they could go in very different directions, or similar, but still different. But I also did hear going the distance. Going the distance. It's a day where you're being reminded potentially something you have at hand that you are committed to is going to go the distance, or that you could potentially erupt up with. But you, at the very, very least, are going the distance. Okay, and this is something to be proud of. But how does that look for you? How do you want that to look moving forward? Okay, I'm hearing birds chirping as the birds are speaking outside. I just feel like this is going to be a very delicate kind of Sunday where things are going to feel almost like an echo at certain points. I don't know why I'm getting that, as I kind of did feel an echo come to be. Okay, what is it that you truly want? I feel like there may be an indecisive way about you, or wanting to keep something or somebody or a situation as an option. Okay, very interesting. Ooh, that slid right under the good tarot deck. That was very weird. The Page of Wands. A passionate new beginning takes thought. All right, potentially could be sparked at a certain point moving forward. You've got this is now what I'm getting. A very motivational day. When it comes to the synchronicities, when it comes to potentially a reading that, again, you do for yourself, or that you are pushed to watch, if not multiple. And I feel like it's a day where you just need to recognize that with all of this guidance and guidance, support, right, protection, all the meanwhile, and then pair that with your intuition, you are just simply golden, right? As long as you steer the ship to the best of your ability, okay? Just because you may have steered your ship in the wrong direction recently, or just in your life in general at certain points, or one point in particular, or you steered it in the right direction and it still didn't work out fully or at all in your favor, does not mean that that is how things are going to proceed for you, okay? Don't let your past speak upon and reflect upon your bright future. Okay, Spirit just swore. But the Ace of Wands, because I do feel like it's a day where you might find, okay, I'm getting kind of an Ace of Swords vibe first, as I heard the blanks being filled in. You might be gaining clarity, puzzle pieces, or one in particular, feeling like a day where you better understand yourself or what's at hand, or what could potentially lie ahead for you, or what does. But the Ace of Wands, because I feel like there's passion within your movements, within even the simplicity of your healing, or just enjoying yourself. Say you're watching content, or you are wrapping yourself up with a hobby, or going for a walk, working out, you name it. It feels like this will feel good. So where you once were potentially lacking passion and motivation, I feel like that's coming back to be slowly but surely, or it could just feel like a big, I just heard buttload of passion and motivation coming to be, okay, falling into your lap, and growing all the meanwhile. And I'm now hearing stay focused. The Empress, because I feel as if there's thoughts of where to travel, where to move for some, where to make yourself more comfortable, how to make yourself more comfortable, giving birth to new chapters of your life moving forward, and wanting to be wrapped up with, say, a more ideal climate, or a more ideal living situation, potentially more ideal in regards to your career. I just said that really weird. But I'm getting specifically for somebody drawn to the reading, curly hair, okay? Um, Things spiraling in your favor is now what I'm getting. The Sun card, because I do feel like it's a day where, okay, 10:05, you are remembering that completion leads you to happiness. Warmer, sunnier days lie ahead for you. But you can, again, see yourself making the best out of what you have at hand where you're at currently, okay? But again, it's a day where you're gaining justice, all right? And all the meanwhile, I just feel like, again, it's a Sunday where you're being pushed to keep the hope alive and to recognize that things are going to even more so work out in your favor moving forward, as it's up to you to, again, trust your intuition, pay attention to and absorb the guidance, the synchronicities, but to make sure that passion and motivation simply keeps growing moving forward. It's up to you. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.